Let's get busy.
Live from the Shooting from the Lip studio in Louisville, Kentucky, it's time for Shooting Stars with your hosts Kevin Hale and Greg Unthank.
What is up, everyone? Kevin Hale in the house on this Tuesday night, January 31st, 2017. We're giving it to you. Greg Unthank and I, Shooting from the Lip. What's up, Greg?
What's up, Kevin? How are you, buddy?
I'm good. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
I'm wonderful.
If you were any better, you would
I
be
would be
our...
you.
No, you would be the guest for the first segment.
Yeah, I would be Carl. If
You
I
would
was
be
any
Carl.
better, I would be Carl. Yeah.
Two solid segments tonight. First segment, Carl Stuck. Full contact karaoke. MaryMary will be on the first segment, and then the second segment, Kirk Davis, Blues and Grays will join us. This past weekend, anything good going with you, right?
Last weekend?
Past weekend. No gigs, right?
Yeah. No gigs. I did not play. No, it's good to have a weekend off every once in a while. Friday night I did too. I did continue our recording process with Lou Funk. That's going well. Enjoying that. That's like one of the most fun things I get to do musically. It's fun to go in the studio and put the headphones on and hear everything coming through the headphones like you would hear it through a record or something, man. It's really cool. So, yeah, we're doing that. And, Spare Change Millionaires playing this Saturday, TK's Pub, this Saturday at TK's Pub. So, yeah.
When is that? When is that?
It's this Saturday. Coming Saturday.
Yeah, not that Saturday, but this Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw something on Facebook today that was posted by our friend Shannon Mort, Talks Mac Promotions. You guys, Spare Change Millionaires and Kirby's Dreamland are part of a benefit. It's later in the year, but it's a cool thing. Share with us what's going on with that.
Well, what I know about it is she reached out a month or so ago and got with us and asked if we would be involved. This is the second benefit, and apologies for not knowing the name of the benefit, but what it does is there's a housing project going on for veterans, guys that are coming back from the war, overseas, and they're dealing with their issues with the postpartum war issues that's going on, and this money that's being raised at the benefit is helping in creating the housing, which is a development which helps guys deal with coming back and the issues that they deal with. So it's a good cause. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to remember the exact stats, but there's like
I got it for you.
with soldiers. Dude, tell me what that is. Is it like 80 a week, or is it 80 a?
No, it's suicide. Actually, it's like. It's like 22 a day or something. Well, I guess it is
22.
It's 22 a day or something like that. But it is the 6th annual poker run benefit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Camp Quality. Right. There you go.
Camp Quality. Exactly. Yeah.
Camp Quality. Cool. I have to give some shout outs. This past weekend, I got to do my round of gigs. What was it? Friday night. Actually, Friday night, I was at Diamonds, watched Chase Skinner, Kevin Manning, and Kevin Cummings, and his band. And then Saturday night, Baxter's, Wildwood, Hankins, and then scooted over to Diamonds again to see Radiotronic and Soul Circus. Good weekend of music. All right. Okay. Let's get the party started, Greg. Our first guest tonight, Carl Stuck, full contact karaoke, MaryMary, probably a lot of other things in his past that we're going to try to get to the bottom of. Carl, welcome to the show.
Hi, fellas. How are you?
Hello, Carl.
Carl. he was like, "What is he getting into, Greg?" He's worried. He said, he came across as a little worried what he was getting into. So with that said, I reached out to a relatively famous senator to start the interrogation, and I've got two quick questions for him. First of all, actually, this is not one of the questions, but Carl, do you care to share your political, backing? Is it Republican, Democratic? Can I ask?
Carl, you can
I'm
say
going
no.
somewhere with this. Well, you could say no. That would be no fun.
I probably should refrain from commenting on political.
Very smart.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm
Well,
going to stay away from
let's pretend you said.
I'm probably going to avoid for this hour or however long I want.
All right, yeah. Let's pretend you said Republican.
Although I will be honest and say that it's difficult for me to avoid that sort of talk, but I want to do my best, give it my best shot to avoid.
All right, for shits and giggles, let's pretend you said Republican. So here's a little help from one of our friends. Let's see if this plays out.
There is a growing fear, I think, in this country that we are moving toward what some would call an oligarchic form of society, where a small number of very, very wealthy billionaires control, to a significant degree, our economic and political life. Would you be so kind as to tell us how much money your family has contributed to the Republican Party over the years?
Care to answer that, Carl?
So here's what I think. I think,
okay.
Kevin, that maybe you've done your research and you've seen that maybe I've
Always.
a political post or two in the past via my social media accounts. And,
I've noticed.
So those are not my finest moments. I'll be honest with you. I typically try my best to avoid making political posts. Unfortunately, my passion gets the best of me occasionally, and I am at the will of my passion. I fail miserably to hold it in, but I'm not going to fail miserably tonight.
Okay.
So
well, there's rumors that.
Any such
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's rumors. You totally skirted around that like a true politician.
I'm thinking about running for office. What's going on?
Yes. Perfect. But there's rumors that those donations that you and the Stuck family have made there's a lot of zeros involved. So here's the next question.
I have heard the number was 200 million. Does that sound in the ballpark? My question is, and I don't mean to be rude, but do you think if you were not a multi-billionaire, if your family has not made hundreds of millions of dollars of contributions to the Republican Party, that you would be sitting here today?
So basically, what we're saying is, Carl, you paid good money to get on our show tonight, and we appreciate it. So there you go. Well, interrogation. There's our view.
Depends on the definition of good.
We've got plenty of time to determine that together. So, Greg, are you still with me?
Yeah. No, I'm just waking up. For a minute there, I thought this was the music.
How are you, Greg?
I'm doing good, Carl.
I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, and Greg just not having any of it.
I go to sleep on it, man. I'm not down with that. I'm here for the music. I have enough of the political stuff. Yeah, I've had enough of the political. That's for your controversial shows on what is
Monday
that?
Nights.
Monday night.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Russ.
Tune in.
Okay. Tune in Monday night. All right, Carl. Let's go music. Give us the down and dirty, the good old Carl Stuck bio. Give us some bio.
The bio. Golly, I don't know what to say. Started playing music when I was probably 14 years old or so. Played in I don't even know how many bands, 100 different bands. Started out as just a guitar player. I played guitar for a lot of years. Actually, when I very first got started in music, I wanted to play drums really bad. So my mom got me lessons with a guy in town. His name was Johnny Roy, if you've ever heard of Johnny Roy.
Oh, wow.
I had lessons with Johnny Roy, and every lesson, I don't even know how many lessons it was very few. But every lesson I went to Johnny Roy, I wanted to play with the brushes. And I would ask him, I want to play with the brushes. Can I play with the brushes today? He would tell me no every week. And after a month or so, probably, I'm guessing wasn't too much longer than that. My mom jerked me out of lessons because he said he's not going to practice, he's not going to play. So that was the end of my drumming career because I always wanted to play with brushes, and he wouldn't have.
Man.
So flash forward till I was in the 6th grade, I discovered AC/DC, and I would play air guitar on a yardstick and decided I wanted to play guitar. So my mom got me guitar lessons with a guy named, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I'll think of it here in a minute. But my guitar teacher, after probably a month or two, came to my mom and said, "You're wasting your money. He's not practicing. You shouldn't spend any more money on guitar lessons." So she took me out of guitar lessons. And that was the end of my guitar career for quite a while. Until a year or two later, I got interested in it again, and it took. And so I started playing guitar. I took lessons from a guy named Tom Browning, who, in a way, taught me how to teach myself, if that makes sense.
Tom's awesome.
And I got really, it sucked at that time. And so I played in a bunch of different bands, had high school bands, and joined a band when I was probably, I think I was 19 or 20 when I joined my first road band, playing in bars. And planned on moving to California to be a rock star. And I was in a road band. I was actually getting paid a couple of $100 a week to play music, and I sort of got comfortable, for lack of a better term, playing music. And I never moved to California. And I don't know, I played in original bands, cover bands, played a lot of, I played everywhere from Florida to Michigan and Wisconsin, and, toured all over, playing covers mostly. But then I also joined an original band for a while out of Indianapolis that was on a little indie label that had some exposure, and that didn't really do as much as we hoped it would do. And eventually came back home, went to college, got a degree that's fairly worthless, and here I am, who knows how many years later, playing music for a living again. So that's my bio in a nutshell.
Well, Kevin, if I may step in, Kevin,
please do.
Carl also does an acoustic singles thing, by himself, where he goes and plays, by himself, does some stuff. I know he's done a few gigs with Devereaux a few times.
I played with Christine Devereaux. I've done duos with Andy Ramser, myself and Aaron Crane. I do a lot of solo stuff. I play with Folk Contact Karaoke. I play with MaryMary. I play with Drum Beat.
Yeah.
I do. I stay busy. I try to stay busy.
You do. You stay busy. And one thing that I think is pretty cool, man, is you did some stagehand work. Tell us about that. You was with what's the Little Big Town or something like that?
You guys have done some research, hey?
Heck, Carl.
I was a guitar.
We were hanging out not too long ago. Boogerland, that's it.
Sugarland. Yeah, I was a guitar tech for Sugarland for a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. It was fun.
I bet that was fun, man. My
now,
wife just
Greg
called me
is
stupid. I said Boogerland.
Boogerland.
Now, Greg, Carl is Carl one of these guys that is on to take you back, down Greg's memory lane? How long have you two known each other?
We've known each other for a few years, but we really didn't get a chance to play with each other until, I don't know, I did a karaoke. I did a strum beat gig with him a few years back at Phoenix Hill, and then I've done a full contact karaoke 2 or 3 times with him, and then I got the opportunity to play on the Christmas song in December, which was really cool.
That's great. Yeah.
Cool,
man.
Dude.
So.
Yeah, Greg and I haven't known each other for super long. I think I've known of Greg for a really long time.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
And same here. Same here.
Yeah, I didn't really know him as a person until over the last few years, probably.
And it changed your life when you got to meet me and know me as a person, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I sleep differently now.
I have that effect, man.
Yeah. Well, here, let's go from, I got this question, Greg. Let's go from one extreme to the other. Greg with no hair, and Carl's got the hair. What's the story with the hair?
I do remember I remember back in the '80s, man. Carl had the hair. He had the
Wait a second.
curly
In
blonde.
the '80s, I was just a little kid. I don't know if you guys
No,
know,
man.
but I'm only 29.
He's only 29, but he was the tallest 12-year-old with the longest hair.
Good point. Valid point.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures. I have seen some pictures.
I've had all manner of hairstyle. I've had super long
I've
hair,
strived for that. I never could get that though.
super short hair, and now it's sort of long again.
The hair. Yeah. Now let's go full contact karaoke. Tell us for people who are not familiar with that. Tell us what that's all about.
Oh, so it's a band. This is a band that I play in. We play every Wednesday night. We play at Baxter's, 942 on Baxter Avenue, and then we do some other shows here and there. But it's a band. It's a live band, but we get people up to sing with us. So it's just like regular karaoke. Except there's a live band. So if you want to come sing with the band, you come in, sign up, you get on stage with the band, you get to sing with the band.
It's really fun, man. Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Baxter's
it can be interesting.
it gets a really big crowd on Wednesday nights there. We've been there for probably 3 or 4 years now, every Wednesday. And I think that's probably their biggest night. So it gets a little crazy in there, and it's fun.
Do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? Well, besides you being there, you and the hair, the band, or full contact karaoke being there as well. But it is dollar beer night, so there's probably a lot of little college girls out there in the crowd. Which is that?
There's no college girls there.
Okay, all right. I've been wrong before, and so but that's just what I've heard. So
there might be a handful of college girls there. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to exactly. I know most people come out because we've got Chip Adams playing bass and Donnie Highland playing drums and Mike Engelstad playing guitar, and those people love those folks.
Oh, which we, by the way, real quick, we need to send prayers out to Mike Engelstad. He lost his mother yesterday. I don't know if you knew that, Carl.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, good thoughts for him.
Yeah, Mike's one of the nicest guys I know, and
yeah, he's a good dude.
Mike, yeah.
That sucks. Well, all right. Shout out to Mikey and his family there. All right, cool. Give me one full contact karaoke event or moment when I don't know, would probably rate as one of your favorite times when someone came up there and either blew you away or just got some kind of a reaction from the crowd. I mean, give us a story about that.
When you first started that question, I was like, where's he going with this? But probably the most memorable.
Where do you want me to go? Hold on. Maybe we're on to something. Where do you want me to go?
This is an honest answer. Probably the most memorable moment I've had with full contact karaoke. A girl got on stage. Typically with this band, people will come out they'll discover the band and they'll come out for several weeks in a row, and they'll get excited about it and they'll start coming all the time, and eventually they'll disappear. Something else will happen in their life. They'll quit coming out, whatever. This girl showed up and got on stage to sing a song, and she was incredible. She was a really, really good singer. And in fact, when she finished singing, I told the rest of the band, I think that is the best female singer I've ever played on a stage with.
Wow.
And I remember Donnie Highland, our drummer, saying, "Oh, what about?" He mentioned another, girl that we'd all played in bands with and whatever. And I said, "No, I think this girl was better." Well, she came out 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and the next week, the first week, I said, "You play in a band, right? You're a singer." No, I'm not a singer. I just like to karaoke. Well, she came out 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and one day I said, "I can't believe you don't play in a band. It's amazing to me." And she said, "Well, I have to come clean. For a long time, I was a backup singer in a gospel group that was a national touring act." And I said, "I knew it. I knew that you were a pro." And she laughed, and she said, "I'm just trying to get back into music." And I actually gave her my number, and I said, "Give me a call. I'd like to work with you." She was a really, really good singer. And I really never heard from her again. She quit coming out. I didn't hear from her. But I still look back to that. I mean, she was a really good singer.
Yeah.
And occasionally we get really good singers. When you in the karaoke band thing, sometimes you get really good singers. Sometimes you get singers that are less than really good. But we do have a plethora of really, really talented singers that get up and sing with us. So it's fun.
And your all's catalog, the song list is very, diverse. I mean, it's not just, a particular genre. I mean, you all are really opening it up for anybody to come up there.
We try to keep it open. We probably, to be honest with you, we probably should add a little bit more country. We don't have a ton of country. We've got a few country songs, but not a ton. And occasionally we'll get people asking for the new Miranda Lambert song, whatever. We may not know it. We're not quite as open as if you go to somewhere where they have recorded karaoke. Their song list is probably going to be bigger than ours because they don't have to learn songs. They download them. Right. But yeah, we try and keep it open. We do everything from, Taylor Swift to Led Zeppelin now.
Man, what's the
I'll
most...
tell you what.
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. No, I was just going to say, other than the full contact karaoke, Strumbeat is another really, really great band that he's in. I was going to have him give us a little bit of info on them. But go ahead and finish up the full contact karaoke question. Yeah,
the last question was what would be the most requested song that you all seem to always do?
The most requested. There are a couple that we do quite a lot. One of them is the Journey song.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama is a big one. We do that one a good bit. And every week we do the Journey song. Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
That was a big one. What's the other? The Leonard Skinner song.
Free Bird.
What's that song called? Mama told me when I was young.
Oh, Simple Man.
What's the name of the song?
Simple Man. Yeah.
Simple Man. Yeah. We get that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Proceed. Greg, you were asking about one of his other bands.
Yeah, he's also in another band, Strumbeat, which has got some great musicians. Well, two others, a three-piece band. Rex Owen playing drums, the lumberjack, and Chip Adams on bass, and they're a three-piece band, and they're acoustic. They're which is kind of like karaoke thing, and they play acoustically, but they play a really good different type of songs that you don't normally hear. But he could. Are you guys still playing? I know you've kind of cut back a little bit.
We do. But yeah, we do. We don't play a ton, but we still play. We're playing. I think next Friday maybe we're playing in Bardstown. Next Thursday, I can't recall. I have to look at my calendar. But yes, me and Chip and Rex, and I've been in Strumbeat for I don't even know how long. Many years. It started out as a trio with my friend, who I think you guys probably both know, Aaron Crane.
Yeah, I know Aaron.
Aaron and I, Aaron called me up one day and said, "Hey, I've got a gig," and I think it seems like it was in Madison, Indiana, maybe. So I've got a gig in Madison, Indiana. Do you want to do it with me? I'm doing it acoustically. And Aaron and I had previously played in a band together, and I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it." I didn't even have a guitar that I could plug in. I had a mic and acoustic guitar at the time. But I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And he introduced me to this guy who played hand drums. His name was Chris Weltmer. And he played like a doom-back in the djembe. And so we played this gig. It was sort of off the cuff, and we decided, this was fun. We should do this again. We should do this more often. And so that turned into Strumbeat. And we played for a long time. We played places like Marinos by the Bridge and O'Shea's Irish Pub, and the Tap Room at Phoenix Hill Tavern. And we did really well. We had a good time. And those guys found other things to do with their lives. And I kept it going. And for a while, it was myself and Aaron was still in the band, and Chris had left, and we got Stephen O'Reilly to play drums. And when Stephen O'Reilly was playing drums, we thought we got to have a bass player if we got an actual drummer that's playing a drum kit, so we got Chip Adams. So it was a four-piece for a really short time, and then Aaron decided to go on and do other things. So then it was me and Chip and Stephen O'Reilly. Stephen O'Reilly left the band a little bit later, and we got Rex Owen. And it's been me and Chip and Rex ever since. It's been several years of that. And we have a really good time. They're both really good guys, and we all get along really well. And they're fantastic musicians, and I'm lucky to be able to play with guys of that caliber.
Yeah, it's a great band. Yeah, really good band. If anybody gets a chance to go check that band out, go check them out as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet.
Shameless plug there for you. Yeah.
No. MaryMary.
MaryMary.
talk about them. We had Mike and Mary Beth on not long ago.
Yeah, great people. Another band I was in when I was young. When I was in my very young 20s. Teens. In my very young teens.
You were 11.
I was about 11-ish.
Yeah.
I joined MaryMary. I had come off the road with the original band that I was in. There's a band called Under Fire that I was in from Indianapolis that had done a little bit, and I decided I wanted to come off the road. And I came back home. I thought I can go to school and I can still play music. And I came home and I joined this band MaryMary, who played around town. I replaced. I think Chuck Mingus was playing guitar for him at the time. He had replaced Steve Osborne, both legendary Louisville guitar players. And I joined this band, and they did stuff that was a little different. It was a little out of my wheelhouse, I guess. But I really enjoyed the band. It was a fun band. They're super, super nice people, and we had a lot of fun, and I played with those guys for a couple of years. And I left the band to do some other things and flash forward several years. And about a year ago, I got a call saying, hey, we're thinking about putting the band back together just for fun. Would you be interested? And I was, and we did. And originally, I thought it was going to be one show sort of deal. We played Headliners, a reunion show. Headliners, the big Louisville venue. And it turned out really well, and we all decided, hey, that was really fun. Let's do some more. And so now we're playing a little bit more.
It's going well, too, isn't it?
It's going well. We're trying not to play, we're not an every weekend band. We're trying to play a little bit less often just to keep it fresh and try to change our song list every show. But those guys, I really enjoy, rehearsing with them, having dinner with them, just hanging out. It's fun.
Yeah. Makes a difference.
Yeah, I got to check out one of their gigs at Baxter's not too long ago, and it sounded amazing.
Yeah,
the hair. Actually, I think Carl had his hair up, but I think by the end of the night he put it down. It's really it changed the whole. It changed the whole.
Have that backwards.
Or okay, maybe I had it backwards.
I'm like, oh,
okay.
It's out of my face. Yeah.
All right. You would know. You would know.
Why are we talking about my hair?
Actually, it was Greg's idea. Greg.
It was my idea.
What we do during our show.
I'm jealous because I don't have hair. See, it's all jealousy, Carl. Damn
Greg
it,
and I,
you and your hair.
Yeah, Greg and I will during our show.
I got Greg to play on my Christmas song, which I know you've heard because I think you played it on your show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we did.
And so I went in at the last minute to record this Christmas song, which, Kevin, I don't know if you know the story. I don't know if Greg told you the story about the song. But it was sort of a last-minute deal. I called up Phil Bright, who runs the studio that I use, and I said, look, I've got this Christmas song, and I want to jam it in. I want to get it out before Christmas time. It was sort of a last-minute deal, and he said, I'm going to call up. We'll record it tomorrow. I'll call up Greg, and he'll lay down a track tomorrow. And Greg was gracious enough to show up on 24-hour notice, basically, and record the song for me. And turned out really, I thought it turned out really well. I was pretty happy with it. And that's how
it's a great tune.
Greg and I worked.
Well, I'll tell you something cool from that day is we recorded the song, and then we were just all sitting there hanging out, talking, shooting the breeze, telling stories. And I had to actually, after the recording session, I had another rehearsal with Blue Funk, which just happened to be down the street. So I was like, all right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. And I grabbed my jacket and I went out to my truck, and I got in and went to the rehearsal, and then I got out to go in to rehearse with the other band. I put the jacket on, which I didn't put on as I left the studio, and I put the jacket on. I was like, man, what's up with the jacket, man? I said, I'm a big guy, but I didn't gain all this weight within 3 hours. And I realized at that point that I actually picked up Carl's jacket. And Carl had put on my jacket, and we both had black jackets, and it just swallowed him, So we were kind of like, oh, okay.
The size of it wasn't the clue. You had an extra pocket in your jacket. I'm like, have I had jacket for this long? And I didn't realize there was an extra pocket here. And that's when I was like, Phil, I've had this jacket for years. I didn't ever realize there was this extra pocket. And he said, maybe that's Greg's jacket. I was like, well, that's where these sunglasses came from that I don't recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Greg, you didn't notice that one long strand of hair that was on the sleeve of the jacket? That wasn't a giveaway?
Hey, yeah, I was kind of wondering, man, hope my
Man.
wife don't see this one. I'll be getting accused of something.
Yeah. Yeah,
looking-
she would, but yeah. You would have told the
looking-
truth, and
Yeah, I was
you would have
looking
got
for
shot
sparkles
down.
and everything. Yeah.
Honey, I swear,
I swear.
Obviously, this is not my hair. But
Yeah.
I don't.
What were you doing with the
I don't
guy?
know where
All right, Carl, as we round down our segment, we do this quirky little thing called Round of Shots, where I'm going to throw 6 questions at you. It's kind of a quick Q&A, just having some fun.
6 shots.
6 shots.
Never done that before. Never done
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Maybe, could we cut
Fine.
it down
Well,
to maybe 3?
No, it's 6 is the number. It's our show. You're not going to come and hijack our show.
Okay.
Number
All right.
1, what was the
All right.
first concert you attended?
First one I attended. When I was a little kid, my sister, you probably don't even remember this guy. Maybe you do. There was a guy named Sean Cassidy who played
Thought
at
he
the
was hot.
fairground. My sister thought he was cute and had his poster on her wall. And
He was
my
cute.
parents decided to take me to the fair with my sister to watch this guy called Sean Cassidy do a concert. And his big hit at the time was a remake of the song "The Do Run Run." If y'all remember that song,
I
"The
do.
Do Run Run
Yeah.
Run, the Do Run Run." So yeah, that was my first concert. My first concert that I wanted to go to was Foreigner.
Yeah.
On the
Okay.
Jukebox Hero tour, I believe.
Nice.
Dude, I worked that
With
concert.
Lou
I was
Grant.
backstage. Concert.
Oh yeah,
Yes, with Lou Grant.
I think it's Billy
Yeah.
Squire open, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, well.
If it was the Jukebox Hero, it was Jafria.
No,
Remember
that wasn't
Jafria? It wasn't it? Okay.
It's his concert, Greg. Why are you telling
I
him
know.
which band opened up?
it. Why are you
Yeah,
hijacking
well,
my concert, Greg?
I'm sorry, man. I'll just sit back and be quiet.
Jafria wasn't a thing for a few years after that. I mean, I think I was
I
like
got
3 at the time, but
Greg, you mean
Yeah.
well. I know. You mean well. You're trying to
I
just
do mean well.
Yeah.
I was excited for a minute.
for a minute. All right. Number 2, Carl. What was the last picture you took with your phone? And you being a single guy, let's get the real
the
truth.
last picture I took with my phone. Probably, I wouldn't stake my life on it, but I think I'm building a guitar, an acoustic guitar, and I think the last picture I took was probably of just fretted my guitar. So it's probably of me fretting my guitar.
We never seem to get the TMZ answer that I want.
You're always
Never
looking
get
for
the
dirt.
answer you're hoping for.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. Give us a celebrity. Name a celebrity who you would like to be stuck in an elevator with.
You know that there's a funny. I actually was stuck in an elevator with a celebrity at one time.
Oh, wow. Nice.
and it ties into
You win.
You win.
ties
Yeah.
into my answer to question number 1. So I went to Las Vegas with a girl I was dating at the time, and we're in our hotel room at the MGM Grand when the staff comes by to clean the rooms, and they come into the room, and I say, "Yeah, go ahead and clean it," and they say, "Well, we can't clean it while you're in here, so you have to leave the room for us to clean it." So I say to my girlfriend, "Okay, let's just go up to the highest that we can get in the hotel and just look out at the windows while they're cleaning the room." So we jump in the elevator. We go up to the you can't go to the penthouse. You can't press the penthouse button. But we press the highest button other than the penthouse it would actually press. We get out. We look out the window. We spend 15, 20 minutes, whatever. We decide they're probably finished cleaning our room. We get back in the elevator, press the down button, and it doesn't go down. It goes up to the penthouse. And so in walks this guy who I sort of recognize, but I can't figure out why I recognize him. We're riding down the elevator. Neither one of us are wearing shoes because we had just left our room because the maids were there. And so this guy starts laughing, and he says, "I'm sorry, I have to ask, why are neither one of you wearing shoes?" And I said, "Well, we're from Kentucky." And he just kind of giggled. he just kind of giggles.
You're the
We
one.
get down to the floor that he gets off of. He gets off the elevator, and my girlfriend at the time starts freaking out. She's, "Oh my God, that was David Partridge," which was David Cassidy.
David Partridge or Danny Partridge, David or
Whatever it
David
was, the Partridge dude, David.
the
Cassidy.
Partridge dude, David
Sean
Cassidy.
Cassidy's big brother.
Yeah, he was hot too.
Yeah, I recognized the guy's face, but I didn't know why I recognized his face. But she knew exactly who he was as soon as he got on the elevator. So,
You know, and I never
Because
knew
you
that
had his
Sean Cassidy.
you had his poster
Oh,
on
really?
your wall too, Carl.
well, I didn't, but somebody did.
Okay, all right.
Somebody.
So anyway, that didn't really answer your question very well, but that was a
No.
nice anecdote. Anyway,
It really, actually, it's even better. We
if
have
I was stuck on an elevator with somebody, it would probably be Jennifer Aniston.
mhm,
Because
Nice.
she's sort of cute.
sort of, yeah. Hey, I just looked. Cassidy is trending on Twitter right now, guys. Nice,
Probably
thanks.
is.
Yeah. All right, number 4. During a gig, Carl, what would be a Carl pet peeve? Drives you crazy.
There are a few things.
Play Freebird.
Probably number one is if I'm singing a song on a mic and somebody comes up and starts trying to talk to me as I'm singing. I sort of feel like, do you not see the things that are coming out of my mouth here? I'm trying to play a song and you're trying to talk to me. So that's one. There are probably a few more, but I'll leave that.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. Totally.
Another one is people coming up and asking to play my guitar, which happens quite often.
Really?
Oh, man.
My first response is always to say, well, I tell you what, give me the keys to your car, let me drive your car around the block, and you can play my guitar.
Right.
Who would do
come to your
that?
job.
I don't get it. Who would ask that? Is it another musician? I mean, who would ask to play your guitar?
It's usually somebody who thinks they're another musician.
Yeah.
No.
It's 90% of the time it's somebody that I've never seen before that just wants to, wants to impress his girlfriend or her boyfriend or whatever.
Craig, I thought for a minute there you were going to say something about one of those other bands that was on the other night, when you said about.
No. No,
never.
I'm done.
All
I'm
right,
done with that too.
That ship has sailed, yeah. All right, number 5. Carl, do you have any scars?
Do I have any scars?
Physical scars, yeah, on your body. And if you do, give us a story on one of your scars. How did you come about getting it? Sneaking out of someone's window in the night, or?
I had, for a short time, I had a scar on one of my eyebrows. It happened because when I was a little kid, walking to lunchtime, they would walk you in single file, and the girl I was following decided to stop and tie her shoe and trip me, and my head bumped into a piece of steel that was sticking out of the floor as I tripped over her and left a little scar. But I'm not positive that I still have that scar.
That's a great story. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
What, Greg?
I was going to say I've got a scar on my eyebrow as well, because when I was younger I had a problem with my eye. It wouldn't. It was just an issue I had with my eye, and I actually had to have surgery. And they believe it or not, they took skin from the foreskin of my penis, and they put it up towards my eyebrow, and everything worked out really good. But sometimes I can see a little cockeyed.
That explains a lot.
But yeah,
a little cock. Sometimes I see a little cockeyed. Yeah.
What kind of show are you guys running here?
And an out of control one.
Oh, Greg.
My mom probably listened to Greg. Thanks a lot.
Nice.
Sorry, Mom.
Very nice, Greg.
I met your mom. She's a very nice lady, by the way.
She is a very
yes. Is your the location of where that extra skin came from? Is it missing it now, Greg? Does it need to go back and?
Well, I'm 50 years old now. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, great. All right. Okay. Wow. All right, Carl. Last one. If you could form a super band, you're playing guitar. Give us a bass, a drummer, and your vocalist. You're heroes. I'm
Oh, wow.
letting you go back. Yeah, this is not. Don't stay local. Yeah, go big time. Who would be your
There are a whole bunch.
cockeyed
So
fan?
I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I'm just going to say a couple of names. Bob Daisley, I think, is an incredible bass player. Drummer. I almost hate to pick him because he played in a band with Bob Daisley, but Tommy Aldridge. I love the way the guy plays drums. He's a really, really good rock drummer. Singer. Lou Graham.
Yeah.
Singer of Foreigner.
Yeah.
For my first
Yeah.
concert.
Incredible.
Great singer.
Awesome singer. Awesome singer.
Nice. Very cool. All right, Carl. Interrogation is actually is over. We're going to let you now share with us all of your social media and how people can find you and check out the hair and all that good stuff.
I'm on Facebook. Facebook, of course, as everybody is. Facebook. Carl Stuck, I think, is my personal account, and then I've got another account, which is a music account, which is Carl and the Ghost, which is what I went by for a while as my solo show, Carl and the Ghost. I used to do a lot of looping. So anyway, Facebook, Carl and the Ghost. I've also got a Twitter account, which is a little bit more political. If you want to see what my politics are, you'll probably discern that from my Twitter account, which is Twitter at Carl Stuck. I've got a website in progress. It's not up and running yet, but it will be carlstuck.com or carlstuckmusic.com. I've got both of those domains. That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
All right, cool. What's upcoming gigs you got going on?
Let's see. I think I've taken most of this week off. I'm playing tomorrow night at Baxter's with Karaoke Band, but I think this week I'm off after that, and then next week I've got Diamond Pub on Tuesday and St. Matthews. Wednesday will be at Baxter's again. Thursday, I think I'm playing in Bardstown next Thursday. No, I take it back. I'm playing next Thursday. I'm playing the Billiard Club in Fern Creek. And then next Friday, I'm playing at the Exchange in New Albany solo. And then next Saturday, I'm in Bardstown at a place called Mammy with Drumbeat.
Very cool. All right. That was Carl Stuck joining us for the first segment. Carl, you did well. Good stuff, man.
Thank you. I expected you to say pretty good. That was to go back to your pet peeves. I'm going back to pet peeves for just a minute.
Go ahead.
Sorry for the joke.
Here's one of my
sorry.
pet peeves. When you come off stage and somebody says, "Hey man, you're pretty good."
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Yeah. Either don't say anything at all or tell me I'm really good.
Right.
Just shut up.
Nice.
Don't say you're pretty good.
You
I would
I
never
like
say
it when they say
you're pretty. It's like saying, I don't know, you're pretty cute, or
I like it when they say, "Hey man, what are you
smart.
drinking?" What would you like
that
to
would
drink?
that would be the best question to ask, right?
Well, I'll tell you this. So I do this every year. I take a month off from drinking, and tonight is my last night of drinking. So I will admit that I've been
Drinking.
nursing a bourbon while I've been speaking to you this evening. I've been
You've
trying
done
to drink
well.
it really slowly, so I don't make myself sound silly. But
man.
starting tomorrow, I will not be imbibing any alcohol for a month.
Well,
all right.
give you something to look forward to here in about 4 weeks, right?
Yeah. We'll check on you in 4 weeks, and yeah.
As far as the silly part goes, that's my job. That's what I do on here. So.
Well, I
So you
appreciate
did
you guys
fine.
having me on. It's been a
Thanks
pleasure.
for coming on, buddy.
Good stuff, Carl.
And I'll be seeing you soon.
I'll probably be calling you, Craig. I'll probably ask you to play on another song sometime soon.
I hope you do.
I'm getting ready to record a record, and hopefully I'm going to get Rex playing a few tunes and Donnie to play on a couple tunes, and I wouldn't mind if you played on another tune or so, Greg.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
Plus, you need your jacket back, right?
No, we already did that.
We worked that out.
We did the exchange. Yeah.
We worked that out.
All right, gotcha. All right, all good. Carl Stuck, thanks for hanging out with us, brother. Take care.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We'll
I appreciate it.
check you
you,
out
man.
soon. All right, see you, brother.
All right. Adios, fellas.
Carl, giving us some Spanish there too, man. The guy is like,
It's cool.
got it all going on. Yeah. Next segment, our next guest is on hold. Before we bring him on, Kirk Davis, I want to give a shout out to some music that's going on locally, Greg. Some of some of our people that we know, Kimmett and Doug Gerstel's tomorrow night. Josie Lauren Thursday at Gerstel's. We got Kirby's at Kirby's is at New Directions this weekend. You're at
New Directions.
TK's, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that right?
yeah, that's right. TK's, Kirby's, and New Directions.
Yeah, Devin, Kev, Sunday. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Who you got for the Super Bowl?
Man, I really hope to see the Falcons win. I think they got a really good shot. If they keep it close, they got a good shot. If if New England gets a jump on them, it's awful hard to catch up on those guys. But
I think it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna
Atlanta, Atlanta's definitely got the offense. That's for sure. So it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a really good game. Let's hope. I don't want to poo-poo Super Bowl. I'd like to see a really good game.
Kind of like our poo-poo Wildcats tonight, man. They just is. Though I know it's in good shape now. But anyways, all right. Moving on. Second segment. Kirk Davis, Blues and Grays. Kirk, what's up, man?
Hey, Kevin, how are you doing, man? Good to hear and talk to y'all.
Good.
Hey, are you
Good.
Are you telling me that the Wildcats have dropped the third game? Is that what's going on tonight?
No, man.
They were. Yeah. Is it 6 now, Greg? I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, they're up by 6 with 6 minutes left. So.
Oh, okay, they got this one then.
I don't know. There's still a chance they could beat. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, man.
Yeah. Plus, we were missing. We're missing a players. Yeah. Anyway.
Right. I went to my day gig and I noticed all the guys who were Cat fans were cheeseheads, and then I was the only Falcon man in the bunch.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's
Well,
all right.
Good for you. You're in the Super Bowl, right?
Go Falcons.
Yeah.
Kurt, man, tell us about you. What's the Kurt bio?
Oh, the Kirk bio, man. I've been around a long time. I've been a professional actor, a music teacher, and a musician, professional musician, mostly all my life. And now I've got this one good groove going on with the band called Blues and Grays. And I kind of like to call us a blues variety, because most of the time when I'm trying to get us hired, or my lovely wife who's sitting right here with me, Mrs. C, Mrs. Carleen, trying to help us get a gig, they say, Blues and Grays, y'all all about Civil War? And I have to explain to them, no, blues and nothing.
Civil.
Come on, man, no.
No, it's the truth. Actually, I have to explain to them and school them that Blues and Grays is an old term from Cab Calloway's Hepster's Dictionary. And back in the day, the Blues and Grays, all the jazz musicians, that's what they would call all the black people and the white people coming in, to the Cotton Club.
No.
From them Grays, look at them Grays, Al Capone and all them.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Play the right chord, Blue. Yeah, that's
Yeah, all right.
So that's Blues and Grays, man. One love, integrated band. We got Rico Thomas on bass guitar. He plays with the Pranksters still. The great John Bogard on lead guitar and vocals. And Mike Alger from Tim Krekel plays with us. Paul Wood plays with us on drums when Mike can't play. And Gary Underwood plays with us when Paul can't play. And John.
I didn't know Gary Underwood was in town. I didn't know he was still in town. I heard he was in New Orleans for a while.
Yeah, he was, but he's back home for a little while. I'll tell him that we spoke, man, and hook you guys up.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, man. I really love him, and I love his playing.
He's awesome. No
in
doubt.
a quiet way. He's
very quiet, very good.
Yeah, man. So those are the guys we got playing. So we play blues, we play originals, we play the covers. And our guys, if you add up the ages of everybody in the band, it's probably about 300 years old. So we know a lot of tunes in all styles. That's why I call it blues variety when I'm, kind of marketing them.
Well, those guys that got the band are definitely experienced guys, so that's for sure. Y'all do know.
Yeah,
know a lot
of
to show up and play them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And John Bogard is my partner, man. He back in the day, about his band, The Waters. They almost broke bad here in Louisville, but I think something happened to one of their players back in '69, and he passed away. But my man John, he's my partner. He's my John Lennon, Paul McCartney. That's with us. We're partners. I love him.
Yeah, well, I was playing with his son in Soul Circus when his son was blowing sax in Soul Circus. I was playing with him.
Oh yeah, you know what's up, man. Good. I'm glad to talk to you.
Yeah.
So that's what's been going on. And here it is, 2017, and I'm a newlywed, and I'm glad to be a newlywed. Right, baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm sitting here with the two loves of my life, my beautiful new wife, and my resonator guitars. I'm teaching myself how to play a little slide, and I really like the resonator because it's a really great tone, and it's fun. I'm kind of catching on.
Are you still
the resonator?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What was that, Greg?
No, I said I never was much of a
what is the
player.
resonator?
Oh, it's a resonator is a it's a dobro. It's got the cone and the middle cone in the center of it. It's really nice.
Oh,
nice
okay.
Cone.
All right.
Yeah. So it's cool.
I got you now.
Sounds like you're playing the guitar well. Being the newlywed, are you still playing the wife? Yeah. I went there.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm not too wet, am I? No.
Oh, no.
No, right, thank you.
Only when I get it out.
Only when you hear that? Only when I get it out. It's all right.
Yeah. This is kind of where this show went.
I even got a day gig.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, listen.
Which is?
Yeah,
that's a prerequisite, yeah.
Gotcha.
I hear that.
And shoot.
Kirk, you mentioned you guys are cover and originals. How much original music are you guys doing?
Original music is probably, I would say, a good, if we want to, it can be, a good 50 to 75%. We've got, 2 sets worth of originals. It just depends, on the gig. We mix it up, and, we can even play, Mustang Sally, but we hardly ever.
Yeah. It's good to have enough songs where you don't have to play that one, isn't it?
Exactly, brother. Man, don't get me started. Sometimes when people ask for that kind of thing, then we'll break into something like a "Don't Let Me Down," and they really love that one.
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
loves Peter John.
That's it.
Yes, B.B. King. I like to play. All the standard blues guys. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So it's been a great.
Yeah, Kurt, you had tell us you've got some original music together recently, and you sent me one that I'm going to play shortly. But give us a little background on the mindset when you're going in to do original music. Who's actually, is it, what's your role in doing it with the band? Who's kind of the lead guy?
Yes, sure. Well, I always envisioned, we're a quartet, 4 guys. I've always envisioned, a band like the Beatles. It's just simple. 2 guitars, the bass and the drum, and we've got a sax player when he can play, and Jason can really blow, so he likes to play with us a lot. But, we started out as really a quartet. And we've got 2 CDs. We've got a studio CD and a live CD. The studio one is called Kirk Davis Blues and Grays, and the live one is Blues and Grays Live at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar. So the concept of the first one came along when the owner and founder of DMR Studio in Sellersburg, Indiana, by the name of Dana Roy, who's just passed away recently. He came at me asking if I'd be interested in making an album of, my tunes. So I said yeah. So it took me about a month to get, it's an 11-track CD, and I think 9 of the tracks are original, and the 2 are covers. So we put the songs together, and it turned out really well. It's on a Kirk Davis Blues and Grays. You can get it on the CD Baby and Amazon and Spotify and all that kind of stuff. But when I write, usually when I'm working on the day gig and something's going on comes into my head, then I'll sing a melody into my iPhone, and I'll get home and try to put some music together, and if I can remember the tune the next day, I figure, it's an okay tune, and I'll stick with it.
I have no problem.
And I try to finish it, once it starts. So that's about it. I wouldn't say I'm not the boss of the band, man, because it takes. It doesn't take a village, but it takes a village. You know what I mean? So everybody has their input. John Boogrie got lots of originals. We do, his, and we do mine, and we've got some songs we've written together. So it's kind of like that. Everybody gets a say.
Well,
thankfully, I've got all of these great musicians to play with too.
Right.
I like to play solo, but it gets lonely, playing solo to me personally. That's why I like to have, friends around me.
The song, I'm gonna get ready to play a song, our Early Morning Blues. Tell me a little bit about the song.
Oh gosh, that the CD came out in I think 2014, and we started it in 2000. end of 2012, beginning of 2013, and I was on my way to, as usual, I was on my way to my day gig, my work day, and I woke up and I was feeling all blue and stuff because, thinking I ain't got this, I ain't got that, when I do have this and I do have that, and, I got a song out of, complaining about what I don't have. It's crazy. That's the way it goes. But everybody goes through that.
Nice. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm early morning.
Hey, Reed. Yeah, I'll give the musicians who are playing on it. It's let me see. It's John Bogard on the lead guitar. Reed Davis is on rhythm guitar. Mike Lynch of the Mudcats is playing bass, and Mike Alger is on the drums. And all the guys, three of us, were doing some harmonies.
Oh, very cool.
All the string players.
All right, check it out. Early Morning Blues.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Wake up early in the morning, feel there's no time left in this world. So I sing these blues. Won't you remember me, girl? Friends I've got, I can count on one hand, maybe two, but they sure enough can't sing these early morning blues for you. Early morning blues, find a way to lose. Help me find a way to lose these blues I have for you. can count on one hand. Wait a minute, baby, maybe two. But they sure enough can play these early morning blues for you. Early morning blues, find a way to lose.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's early morning blues, man. That's a nice little mid-tempo, laid-back. Oh, I love the guitar playing in it. John Bogard and then Reed Davis, man. He was playing. Reed got this one of those beautiful Taylor thin body electric acoustics. I think it's called the TI-1 or something like that. Man, that thing is beautiful. Oh man, it's great.
Yeah.
So
I like the real traditional. I like the traditional style, man. It's that's the real blues. That's the real deal.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. That's 'cause my songs are simple, and I really don't consider myself just a blues man. The first song I ever wrote. I'm 56 this year. The first song I ever wrote was way back when I was 18, called "So Wrong." So I've got, how every musician has it. You've got like songs on cassette, and then I've got songs on what was that stuff? What came next? DAT, remember that, and all of that kind of stuff. And oh man, so I've been trying to write forever.
Are you from Kentucky?
Yeah, I am from Louisville. I was born here in Louisville, and then my family moved to D.C. and we came back here when I was 10 years old, and my parents divorced. So, I've been here on and off. I've had the opportunity to, back in my acting, playing music days, had a chance to tour Ireland, and so that was a blast too, man. So I've been around a little bit, and I've never really wanted to be a star. I just want to be able, I just want to write my music and have some gigs and short-term and long-term goals. We played blues festivals, and the year before, we played 3 festivals. This year we played 16, we played 5, and, they've invited us back to some more, and so I'm just trying to, play more out of town in the Kentuckiana area, and, and just play. That's it really for me.
Y'all been playing for about 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah, well, total now about 5 years. I've known all those guys.
Oh, okay.
I've been playing with, the old timers. Well, I say that with all due respect now. It's been about 6
Exactly.
years, 7 years. But I've always, I've always played. I've always been playing with myself, but that's way old now that I'm in my mid-50s. That's why I'm there you go, baby. That's what I mean.
Hey, it is 11:13. Is there still enough energy? We didn't drain you of all your superpowers during this segment.
No,
that we...
not yet. No, I don't even have to take blue pill.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I
No
can
blue
make
pill,
that work all by myself.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh
Wow.
man, yeah. So we have fun. I have fun with the band. Go ahead.
And you have fun with the band. Yeah. Got to give the band some love too, right?
Yeah, always, man. John and Rico. Rico Thomas is a great guy, great bass player. Mike Lynch played with us. Mm-hmm. So I'm blessed to have people play with me. Pun intended.
Right. Well, I have to ask, and I'll be 50 this year. Greg's already 50. People who are finding relationships. In this case, you're getting married at in your 50s. I've always heard there's a good story. How did the two of you all meet?
All right, I'll go ahead and well, I was minding my own business.
No bullshit. He was flirting.
I was minding my own business.
No, okay.
I was minding my own business at a gig one night, and then this beautiful woman and I got talking and stuff, and then by the end of the night, she asked me.
No, we went outside to smoke.
Yeah, we went outside to smoke. Yeah. So then she asked me, if I would consider, hooking up.
That's not how it went down at all. I said, hey, I'm getting ready to have my second foot surgery. I'm not sure yet, but I might want to fuck. I'll let you know later.
Well, I was being PC.
Well,
so that's the story.
She pretty much left the door open for you, did she?
Yeah, she did say I'll let you know. We got to talking. She's a sweetheart.
Well, that's true. I'll let you know.
I'll let you know.
But at that point, but you knew what "I'll let you know" was going to be.
Yes. In the end, yeah.
I mean, you got to know if he's going to say that and then say I'm going to let you know. You already know what let you know.
Exactly.
And the rest is history. He
There
even
you
got
go.
his name on the dotted line, took his shit off the market.
That's right.
That's it.
Wow.
And everybody was happily surprised. Hey, I lost some friends, but I gained a lot more. How's that?
There you go. Always.
But that's life, like Frank Sinatra said.
Right.
Who I love.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kirk. Finish. Go ahead.
I mentioned Frank Sinatra. You know, my ears have always been wide open. I learned that from Miles Davis's autobiography. Always keep your ears wide open. So, you know, I listen to everything from Amadeus to Frank Zappa. I love it all.
Nice.
Yeah, me too.
Greg, how much blues is in your repertoire?
Dude, I can do the blues. I love blues. I played a lot of blues. Yep.
Who would be some people that you play with that Kurt would know?
Greg Forsman.
Yeah.
He plays a lot of blues stuff.
Right.
You know, of course, I played with Soul Circus and them. You know, he knows. He
Sean
Wallace.
Yeah.
Sean. We had to get Sean Wallace's name in tonight.
Oh yeah, everybody loves Sean Wallace. He's got my back. He's got our back.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we get him married, not really. It's not me anymore. It's we.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Sean's a beautiful cat. Yep.
Good
Hey,
deal.
you know what?
All right.
I've had the great opportunity to play 3 times now with Greg Martin down in at Roogrie, down in Glasgow. He's a great guy too, man. Ooh.
He sure is.
Hey, listen to this, man. I stumped him on a tune. He told me. I couldn't believe it, but he told me that. We went down there. You know, we had our set list and everything, and so you know, I love Eric Clapton. So we do Bell Bottom Blues. Not too many people do that, you know, here in the local area. And I love how all of us local musicians, you know, we support each other, and everybody loves original music around here. But we did Bell Bottom Blues down at Riblicker's, and Greg was playing at the end of the night. He said, "Oh, Kirk, man, that was great, man. You stumped me on that one. I hadn't played that one before. I couldn't believe that." I didn't gloat, but, you know.
Yeah.
I love Greg.
But you know.
Yeah, I love that. Eric Clapton music, man. I love it all. And I've read that recently. I read an article where he's saying that he's been sick. You know, he doesn't play too much. I don't know if he didn't mention it, but he sounded like he was talking about Parkinson's or something. Well, I don't know.
I hope not.
He said it was the drugs in his youth that did it.
Yeah.
He says his hands don't work well much anymore, whatever that means, and I know what that means. Because when the musician's hands don't work, not good.
Yeah, I mean, no good.
Yeah.
All right. Kurt, wrapping up, we're going to do a quick round of shots with you. I'm going to throw 6 questions at you meant for fun.
Sure. All right.
First concert you attended?
Oh, man, 1970. I was 9 years old. It was at Freedom Hall, 10 years old. Let me see, the main attraction, the main act was James Brown. You can imagine James Brown in 1970, 71 is when his bell bottom. But this is the bomb right here, if I remember. The opening act were the Jackson 5, man.
Oh, wow.
That was my first concert.
Good.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
Back at Freedom
Hall. That's a good way to start.
We're back when Freedom Hall. I remember the seats were metal bleachers, like, you know, Cardinal Papa John used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that was
All right, number 2. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be?
If I could choose a superpower, well, it wouldn't have anything to do with politics or war. I'd have a superpower of musicians, of music, man. That would be it.
Oh.
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay.
People like, that would be it. A superpower of musicians.
Okay.
Solve the world's problems with music.
The universal language. Music is the universal language. Okay.
Exactly.
What number 3? What cartoon or comic book character do you resemble?
Do I resemble? What cartoon or comic book character do I resemble? And let's see. I would have to say in my droll sense of humor, Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
You don't have to look like somebody to resemble them.
No, that's not what yeah. There you go.
But if I look like, let me see, to look like a comic book character, to look like maybe maybe they used to have the cartoon, the Captain Planet dude. He's one of his friends, the one black guy. Oh, you know, superhero guy. I don't know his name, but yeah, that's who I resemble. Call him
I
George.
know. All right. Let's see. Name a Kirk guilty pleasure. Kind of have an idea based on.
All right.
Hearing.
A guilty pleasure would be keeping my ride sparkling clean.
No, I hear you.
I'm particular about keeping my 13-year-old the Grand Marquis Ultimate Edition 2003, sparkling. That's a guilty pleasure.
Nice. There you go.
I mean, I see everybody else driving down the street, got great jobs. I have a great job too. I mean, I've got a job. It's a good job. But people in the nice, brand new vets and this and that. So I want to keep my 13-year-old car looking good. So that's what I do.
I like it. All right. Number 5. Is it better to beg for forgiveness or ask permission? And yes, I'm asking this question. I'm asking this question on purpose because you're present company there.
Yes, I've learned from experience. In no way am I going to say the opposite sitting next to my wife.
Good answer.
Don't ask for forgiveness. You ask for permission. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
All right, last one for you, Kurt. If you had access to a time machine and could go anywhere in the past, your living past or pre-birth past, anywhere in the past, where would you go?
I would probably be pre-birth past, and I would want to go to the time and hang around Beethoven and watch him work, like back in the shadows. Beethoven, Ludwig, he's my favorite classical composer, man. They used to throw that guy. They threw him in jail once thinking he was a bum, a vagrant. Like, you see people on the streets here in Louisville, sad to say. And then somebody came out, they finally realized there was freaking Beethoven. So, yeah, Beethoven days.
There you go. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, cool answer.
All right, Kurt, tell us what events you guys got coming up.
Oh, sure. On the 9th and 10th of February, we're at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar. And this Friday, we're going to be at Amy's Z's from 9 to 1. And Saturday, we're playing at Kingpin Lanes. That's always fun. It's nice there. And so, like I said, the 9th and 10th in February, and moving on into springtime. And by that time, spring and summertime, the festival start. We play the State Fair. We play in the month of July, we play the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, Water Tower. That's sponsored by Visic Impact Group. So you can, but you can check all those events and stuff that out online with Facebook. Blues and Grays, GREYS on Facebook, and also ReverbNation.com, Blues and Grays. Oh man, let me tell you this quick story about Blues and Grays. There's this great indie band I found out from getting the letter one day. Email. There's this great indie band out of San Francisco, and they are called The Blues and Grays. I got an email one time from people. They didn't tell me to cease and desist, but they said, hey, there's another band called The Blues and Grays. So
yeah, I had that happen to me.
Right, we're just Blues and Grays here in Louisville. I ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we are. We ain't going to infringe on y'all.
Yeah, it's like that old J.J. Kelton. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. That's what I tell them.
Now, Greg, when you got that cease and desist, is it because your band was named Kiss?
No.
Yeah.
No.
There you go, baby.
No, we was in a band, and it was called Shiner. It was called Shiner, and another band called Shiner had contacted us and said, hey, man, we're a band, and we're doing this. We got a CD out. We're doing this, that, and the other, and we want y'all to stop your name. And we was like, no, man, we're just a bar band playing cover tunes in Louisville, man. We ain't going to bother y'all on none.
Exactly. Shoot. Man, I used to go to every Kiss concert that came through town when I was a teenager. Kiss and Bob Seger, those were the days. Yeah. And when the cigarette smoke was not cigarette smoke.
That's right. Yeah, the lights go down, and then that flared up.
That was a fun time. But I'm glad.
Remind me, Kurt. I'll tell you my first Kiss experience, and it was back in elementary school, but that's for another time.
All right.
Always tell this story. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kurt.
Long live they freely.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. All right, good stuff, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank actually, she can hear me, right, Carlene? You can hear me. So thank you for hanging with us, and good stuff. I wish the lovebirds. yeah, much love, and I will do my best to get out to the Stevie Ray's gig. So look forward to meeting
Yeah,
you.
man, those will be fun. The 9th and 10th of February.
Very cool.
Thursday night, I'm the
All right.
special. Thursday night in Stevie Ray's. On the 9th, I'm the special guest at Thursday Night Throwdown. And Friday night, the 10th, is an actual Blues and Grays gig. So come on out.
Okay. Very cool. Got you covered.
All right.
All right, man.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out with
take care
us.
of it.
All right. Appreciate that.
All right. Thanks for having us, okay?
All right. Good
All right,
night.
buddy. Thanks, man. Good talking to you.
All right. I'll tell the guys we talk. I'll talk to y'all later, all right?
All right, man.
Take care.
Tell them hey.
Thank y'all. All right. Good night.
Kurt Davis, Blues and Grays. You checking this out?
It's fun.
Game?
He's
Yeah,
fun, man.
good interview.
Yeah.
Our cats, good Lord, man. Jesus Christ.
There's
All right.
trouble.
Last week when we were finishing up the show, out of respect for you, I let you get off the phone because we were pushing it a little.
Yeah, you did.
Then you blow my messenger up and like, you just toss me aside or something.
I
Yeah.
just messed
So,
with you. I said, why'd you keep
I
talking?
know. All right, let me I've got to give us quick plugs for us social media. You can find our shows on iTunes and YouTube. Shooting from the Lip, subscribe please. Blog Talk Radio, Shooting from the Lip. Twitter at the Shooting Lip. My Twitter at Kevin Hale 423, at Greg_Unthank. You can also like and Instagram. So good show tonight, Greg. Fun.
People need to hit me up on those things, and I'll get involved more with the Twitter and the
I do it
Instagram
for
stuff.
every show. So what's new?
No,
Greg,
I'm saying I don't know how to
educate
get
you.
other people to like follow me.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
So
we need to educate you.
I-
All right,
I got
guys.
like 20 followers, man. I don't feel the love.
We need to change that. All right, for Greg Unthank, I'm Kevin Hale, Shooting from the Lip. Again, shout out to all the Louisville area musicians. Much love to you guys.
Yeah.
So much talent here locally. We wish everyone a good night. And good night,
Good
Craig.
night. Good night.
Peace out.
At no time were any animals or people hurt during this presentation of Shooting from the Lip.